Hey guys, we're here again. Welcome. We have a special guest today here on our lesson. We have James Howard from the band Retra. He's an accomplished classically trained musician and plays several instruments including keys, guitar, drums, and he's going to teach us a lesson today on
chord construction.
Chord construction. Cool. So very important. And take it away, James.
So today I'm going to teach you how to construct the 7 chords in a certain key. Now, in order to be able to apply this information, you're going to need to know what specific notes are in a key. So if you are not familiar with the notes in every scale, you should find another video that will teach you those things. So we're going to assume that you know these, and we're going to be talking about 2 scales in particular in this video. We're going to be talking about C major, no sharps, no flats, and we're going to be talking about D major as an example later. So, we want to find what triads we can compose out of the notes in C major. So we'll start with the root note of the scale, C. In order to derive our triads, we're going to be moving up by 2 scale degrees for each note. We're going to choose 3 notes, and we're going to be moving up by thirds, meaning we'll skip a note and take every other note of the scale. Starting with C, that gives us C, skipping D. E will be in our triad, we'll skip F, and we'll add G. That gives us C, E, G. That is the C major chord, and in your major scale, your 1 chord will always be major. In this example, C. Now we'll go to the 2. The 2 will start on the 2nd note of the C major scale, D. So we'll add D, we'll skip E, we will add F, skip G, and add A. We'll have D, F, A, and that's a D minor chord. For the 3rd scale degree, we will start on E, the 3rd note of C. We will add E, skip F, add G, skip A, and add B. E, G, B will be our triad, and that is an E minor triad. Our 4 will be F. We'll start on F, skip G, add A, skip B, add C. That will be F, A, C, which is an F major chord. Our 5, we'll start with the 5th note, G. We'll skip A, add B, skip C, add D. This will give us a G, B, D, which is a G major chord. Now our 6, we'll start on A, the 6th note of C. Skip B, add C, skip D, add E. That will give us A minor, which is going to be the relative minor chord of C major. The 6 will always be the relative minor. Now on to the 7th, which is B in C. We'll start with B, skip C, add D, skip E, and add F. B, D, F. This is a diminished chord. It's got a flat 5 in it. Now, we know the 7 chords that we can use to construct harmonies in the key of C major. Let's see how this applies to D major. D major has the notes D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Those are the 8. We repeated the root note at the octave. That sounds like... that was a pretty bad scale. But we'll start with D and see what we have in D major. The 1 will be D, we'll have F sharp and A, and this will be D major, which, similar to our C major, our 1 will always be the major chord. You'll notice in the rest of our D major scale that this pattern will be followed. The 2 will be minor, the 3 will be minor, the 4 will be major, the 5 will be major, the 6 will be minor, it is the relative minor, and the 7 will be diminished with a flat 5. So moving on with D, we've got D, F sharp, A as our 1 chord. That's D major. We have E, G, B as our 2 chord, which is minor, E minor. We have F sharp, A, C sharp as our 3 chord, which is F sharp minor. We have G, B, D as our 4 chord, which is G major. A, C sharp, E as our 5 chord, which is A major. B, D, F sharp as our 6th chord, which is B minor, the relative minor to D major. And we have C sharp, E, G, which is C sharp diminished, the 7th. Diminished, just like in C. That is the 7, those are the 7 chords in D. And you can use this same pattern to find what chords you can use in any key. You just need to know what sharps and flats you have, and you need to be able to write down the 7 notes in the chord in order, and maybe continue on to make it simpler like I did here. That is all that I have for chord construction for you today. Maybe we'll soon do a video on constructing sevenths.